I want to quickly run through this since you guys are saying you haven't seen the Gotham Knights official gameplay launch trailer. I have not seen it either. This is it.
Bruce was Gotham. He was a friend, a mentor, a protector.
You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe.
With the ongoing spree of homicides and kidnappings across the city, police are now urging citizens to remain indoors.
Let's knock some heads.
They're always watching, always listening.
The Court of Owls has sentenced you to die. Nothing can stop what's coming.
Let's play.
Tonight is mine.
You always said people needed something to believe in.
Let's finish what Bruce started.
I think the trailer looks pretty good. I love the rhythmic like punches to the beat. You know, boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah, whack, whack, whack. I like that. It's a good cut. It's a good edit. They're leaning more into the dark and gritty stuff, the Court of Owls. I think that's the way that you sell this game. For a gameplay trailer, I don't understand why they called it a gameplay trailer, because it's really not much gameplay. There's parts of it that look like super solid, and then there's other times where they drop something like what was the Gotham Knights? No, I'll go on Twitter for it. Twitter. So in case you guys missed it, there was like this drama around footage that people saw, and I really don't understand what the complaints are. Like, look at this. I feel like this person is just intentionally trying to be outraged. Janet, I don't recognize who this is. Apologies. I'm sure they do great stuff. Critic, host, consultant, pen to pixels. Oh, Kind of Funny. That's probably why I don't know. I like know nothing about Kind of Funny vids. That's probably why I haven't heard of her. But I have to tell y'all that during my Gotham Knights preview, Living La Vida Loca started playing, and it was by far the weakest moment of my session. My jaw dropped when it started playing, and I was like, WTF is going on right now? Let's just see this. We'll probably get copyright struck, but it's whatever. So her problem is that they played this song like while you're in this prison yard fight. I understand the complaint is that tonally it's just off. Like, it's just off. Especially if they're trying to be more grounded. Like, this is my bigger issue with it, is like this stuff is very dark and gritty, and this makes me interested in the game. This Court of Owls stuff. But Livin' La Vida Loca playing during a prison yard fight, like that doesn't tonally seem to match up. Once we play the game, we'll have a better idea. But tonally, it feels like two different games. It feels like they're trying to do DC, like classic Batman stuff where it's dark and gritty, but then also like Guardians of the Galaxy, super silly, kind of fun. So like, do I think that this is outrageous that they played this song? Like, no, of course not. It's not that big of a deal. Like, am I going to say that that's going to ruin the game? No. And to suggest it is ridiculous. I don't think that that's going to ruin the game, but it does worry me because tonally it seems off. And tone is not something you can just patch. It's not something you can change or get better as you get closer to launch. It's a directorial issue. And so if they have multiple instances, and this is what I said in my video where I said that it looked super cringe, where just randomly the brute comes over and is setting a thing on fire and is like, the burning point for most objects is between 427 degrees and 550 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever. It's like, what are you talking about? Like that, I don't understand. Why, what does that have to do with literally anything? It has nothing to do with anything. And so like that, it seems to be a consistent thing so far in at least what they've shown us. And maybe they've just shown us the few times where weird tonal, like lighthearted stuff like this happens because they think that it's going to sell the game better. I don't know. Or maybe they are really just scattered all throughout the game and it's just tonally a bit of a mess and really inconsistent. I don't know. Like Donkey singing at the end of Shrek 2. Yeah, but it's Shrek. It's fun. Like they have musical numbers and stuff. I also love Shrek. Maybe the music was playing by Harley in universe of the game during the actual prison fight. I don't think the game just starts playing that song for no reason. That would make sense to me story-wise. Yeah, like I could totally see a situation where like Harley starts playing it after she sends all of her goons and sicks all of her goons on you. Like I could totally see that. That's no issue. But this is why you just have to be skeptical of all gaming journalists and critics and YouTubers and people on Twitter and everything, because it's really easy to take that clip and make it seem like tonally the game is just horrible. But if it's actually that like, no, that like that was justified in the game world. Harley like plays on her iPod this song while you fight her goons. Like that makes sense for Harley to do. And she's like dancing in the background. I could totally see that. And that's not an issue. But taken out of context, it looks like a big problem, right? So you just have to be a little skeptical with these things because we don't know until we've seen the whole context of the whole thing. I know some other reviewers mentioned that there were a couple instances of weird tone shifts. And so it seems to be a consistent thing, but just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, okay? Like this to me doesn't seem like something I would probably have a major issue with. Like if I was just exploring this area and then this song started playing while fighting the goons, I'm not sure if I would even think to mention it, other than like maybe if something really dark and serious happened right before this, like, you know, you see Batman get shot in the face and then she's into superstition. Yeah, that would be weird. But we just don't know until we've seen the whole context.